Hi there, this is Maneesh Vijaya from PM Pulse, and we bring to you something new, something very exciting. It's a paid webinar series called PMP Clinic. It's a perfect prescription for solving all your difficult concepts and all your issues connected to PMP understanding. We've started this because we were conducting a lot of webinar Wednesdays. In fact, every single Wednesday, we conduct a webinar for 45 minutes. We take up some topic, give some immense value. But we've been getting a lot of feedback where people have been telling us that, can I conduct a session or a webinar for an entire topic, some of the difficult topics, some of the topics which have not been addressed very well in any other books, particularly in the Udemy courses and some of the cheap courses that people attend to. If I could cover some of those difficult, so-called difficult concepts like earned value management, organizational structures, critical path and float calculations, and a few others. And that's when an idea was born that we will conduct something known as PMP Clinics, right? The very first one we are going to conduct would be on May 29th, starting 6 p.m. onwards. The link is in the post itself. Do register. This is a paid webinar, but we just charge an extremely small amount of token fees. That's it. It's $5, right? So when you register using the link that I've provided, please go ahead and also take care of the $5 token money, and we get started on 29th of May. The very first topic for us would be organizational structures. Now, some people just don't understand organizational structures because they've not been taught very well. And some people just take it too lightly. Let me tell you something very interesting. A minimum of 10 questions, a minimum of 10 questions will show up in the exams. Now, most of these questions will not directly ask you, hey, project manager is most powerful in which kind of organizational structure? No, that's like CAPM basic kind of questions. What PMI or PMP would do during PMP exams, they'll give you a scenario. The scenario would contain some references about the organization structures, right? The way things are happening, and you have to figure out, hey, which organization structure are we talking about here? And therefore, based on what you thought that organization structure to be in that scenario, you will be able to answer the correct option, right? I mean, choose the correct option. So it's not that easy. And it's very popular. It's one of those popular topics. It's nearly as popular as WBS, right? So, and yes, one of the webinars would be, one of the PMP Clinic webinars would also be on creation of WBS, understanding about it, right? So what we're going to do here is not only going to talk about the concept, like the very first one is going to talk about organization structures, we're going to explain it to you in such a fashion that you'll never forget. Trust us, it's actually a very powerful subject, very important subject, something that you should know. But not only that, we'll also actually show you some examination questions, some difficult questions, some aspects, the way different kind of questions, tricky questions, some simpler questions, some wordy questions that show up in the exams connected to organization structures, and you'll be surprised at how many of them you'll be able to answer yourself. We will also tell you how to attempt or proceed in these kind of questions and also answer them fast. That's PMP Clinic for you. And the very first one is happening on May 29th. The details are given in the post. See you there. This is Maneesh Vijaya from PM Pulse, the Pulse of Project Management, bringing to you PMP Clinic. Be there.